Hi folks, I'm Laura Tempest Zakroff and this is the Witchual Workout. Today's theme and focus is the waning moon, and in particular working with releasing, banishing, decreasing type of energy. So these are the kind of movements that we're going to incorporate into our workout today. So let's get started. Deep breath in. And exhale. Deep breath in. And exhale. And deep breath. And exhale. Bring our feet back underneath us and consciously think about making contact with the ground, whether you're standing or from a seated position. Toe ball heel and toe ball heel. If you are in a standing position, try rocking up onto your toes and back onto your heels. Just nice and easy. Take your time. Feel that rocking motion. And a little more bend into it. And back to center. And let's focus on opening the chest by pulling our shoulders back, and then reverse. Open and close. And into shoulder rolls back. And reverse. Shake it up. And for this shake, this is just a soft pivoting on the spine, the shoulders, just going back and forth. Just gonna relax. And let go into the rest of the body. Just relax. Soft shimmy. And breathe. Back up to the shoulders. And drop. And let us bend forward, straight back, and relax down from the hips. Take a deep breath. Exhale, bend the knees, roll up. So, when we're working with releasing energy, it's important to have a permeable space. Folks often think about like having a super tight circle and doing really complicated things to make walls, but if you're releasing and banishing energy, you want things to be able to move out. So in this, we're working with our elements. We want to think about what protects, but what also allows for release. All right, so with breath, what fills our lungs. Exhale, what blows away that which we don't need. With the fire, what feeds our passion and what consumes what we wish to release. And with water, what cleanses and what washes away. with earth, what helps us grow and gives us stability, and that which is buried and decomposes into the earth. So it's important when you're doing releasing energy, find that center, being present in your body. Right, so as I do this, I'm thinking about my toes, I feel my knees, I feel my pelvis being engaged, my belly open, my chest lifted, that my spine connects, my pelvis all the way up to my head. And this is like a tree from the earth up, extending out, so that you are fully present. And when we're doing these motions, we're going to make sure that they are fueled with intent, so that when we're releasing, we're not just, my hands are wet, right? Oh, that's a valid thing into itself. We really feel, though, that like it's not just here, it's pushing, right? So when we are banishing, when we're releasing, we are pushing away. So let's start and taking inspiration from that crescent moon. We are moving things away from us in a crescent shape. And allow it to extend, go a little further each time. Turning a little bit more with that twist. I'm going to take this into a circle. And again. And I'm taking this right now into a counterclockwise wood or shins direction, which is generally considered to be a direction of release or banishing, depending on the tradition. And now I'm just going to stagger my hands so that they're at 2 levels, switching. Almost like a little bit like a windmill, but not quite. And let's bring this back to center. And pushing gently with foot. Just a soft step, not stomping. You don't need to stomp anything away. You're patting down that earth. A little faster. And back into flow. Into a big circle. I'm gonna do a little working here first, clockwise. And now I stop and I'll reverse again, working in that counterclockwise motion. Really take the time to feel your pelvis as it moves forward. You should feel the weight in the front. To the side, you should feel it completely on the side. In the back, you should feel it on your heels, and then again on the side. And again, opening up, feeling that release in your hip joints. And bring it in a little closer. And let's do a little shimmy. So with the shimmy, I'll start covering those a little bit more. With this, I'm doing what I call a heel-based shimmy, which means most of the energy is coming up from my feet. So even though my knees are shaking, it's not necessarily powered by my knees. So if this is confusing to you, I want you to move forward, or put your weight towards your toes and your balls, and pick your heels up. So I'm leaning a little bit forward. Here's my weight. Now I want you to sit back. Same motion, but with your heels on the ground. And just relax all the way up. And this allows you to get a good shimmy going on, but you're not pumping your knees to make it happen. Your knees are just there along for the ride. And with this, you're able to layer other things on top. It's just moving side to side. If this feels weird and you're sort of new to it, it's fine. It takes a little bit of practice, and one day it'll click in your body and you're like, I got this, and then you can do it all day long. All day long. Okay, let's bring it up to the shoulders now. That same side to side. Shake and relax, breathe. Let's do a slow drop. Just really gets into that releasing energy. So we're pulling, drop it. Pulling, release. Pull up, release. Now allow it to flow out to the hands, to the fingertips. And back to center. And you can just do this from your wrists and your fingers, right? The whole hand. Push, push, push. All right, you are pushing things away. So if you don't have a lot of mobility, you can still just using your hands, push, 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 push. And if you can move your whole body, just softly step with it. And clear, clear, clear. Almost like you're swimming. Push, push. And also, there are no paper towels left. Release, release, release. And pulling through now. Whole body. Down. And release. So I hope you enjoyed that. Something you can continue to play with. Thinking about having a little more intention behind those movements and really seeing that clearing of the space, the clearing, releasing of whatever it is you've been holding on to, which is probably, if you've been working with this for the last week, you've picked up a few things and then you're like, time to clear that out. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't already so that you can join it every day. And also, if you want to help contribute, you can join my Patreon. And so I'll have a link for that down in the show notes. So, see you tomorrow. Bye.